Feel free to make requests. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for. Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. You should think about staying the night. Corpulus.
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting. Aye, but I'll be here in Solitude for longer still. V.A.T.'s skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskyg. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue.
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone.
Where the dragon attacked. We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take
Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of
Good
your
to talk
death,
to a fellow
we will
traveler.
drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. If you change your mind, seek me out here. The blade can be as lethal as the spell, but deadlier still is the one who
On the
wields
day
both.
of your death,
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond. Thank you for your patronage. If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities.
You know you can afford a septim or two. Spare some gold for a veteran? I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks. What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. I do miss that helmet.
Biren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight. Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. People to see and places to go, huh? Later, then.
You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
If you... Looking for potions, you should talk to my aunt, Angeline Morard.
Need something for a potion? You're certainly...
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. Of course not. Thieves take what is precious. Thieves steal. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery? I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task. You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Fresh fish, straight from...
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you? Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it. Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time.
Caught daily.
Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any. They're adequate. Honestly, I rely on the business brought in by the burning of King Olaf, and that's not likely to happen this year.
Straight from the fjords.
Well, it's a great big festival put on by the bards every year. They burn an effigy of old King Olaf. It's quite a bit of fun. The bards give out spiced wine during the festival, so they put it in a big order. And then, for weeks after, demand is so high, I can barely keep up. But with the death of High King Torrig, the festival has been declared in poor taste. So it looks like it won't happen this year.
Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Blessings be with you.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Warming wine, LD? You know you can't resist.
Not fair. You're well aware I can't seem to get warm here. Do you know I look forward to the burning of King Olaf each year just because
You look like
of
you
the
could
fire?
do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek. I have my ways, but it's not easy these days.
Spiced wine.
The Black Blood Marauders have been plundering ships off the coast. A lot of people been hurt by their foolishness. That I do. I had a messenger from Dragon Bridge stop here on his way to the Blue Palace not too long ago. He was very nervous. Mentioned something about needing help. Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
Plenty of fresh fish for you.
Down at the docks. There are a few good spots if you can avoid the East Empire Company workers and those red-waved thugs. Svari, yes. It's been hard on her. The girl misses her uncle. I've tried to explain that Rodvir did something bad, and that we all have to be accountable for our actions. but the child feels what she will.
Fruit!
Just
Fresh off
what
the
you
boat.
see here.
The freshest in Skyrim.
These are troubled times. Be on your guard out there.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjords.
If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment. Remember
Papa says I
Radiant
won't see
Raiment
Rob
when you
here
need a
anymore.
change of attire.
But he wouldn't tell me why not.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer. I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service. I'm glad I could help.